Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to start the hotel management system step-by-step tutorial. So we have already shown the demo. So we have an admin area as well as a user area. So when you log in the system, which has a guest user, so we have to style this CSS style as well. So here this one should be our hotel. So we have to book the room. So we have click on this, it goes to the room page. So here we have to make the rooms quantity. There are 3 rooms, so we have to select the respective prices of each rooms. So if you click add button, the quantity should be added here. If you are booking 2 rooms here, I want to select the quantity over here, click add button here, total will be calculated. So if you click book now button, the data should be added into the database table. So there will be the, this is not a small system, this is a completely entire system I have did it. Okay, so here have a, we have to we have a admin login. So admin login, we have will be able to booking the, we have to add the register the hotel and everything, hotel information here. The hotel information, you can add the hotels, you can browse the photo. After add the hotels, we have to select the rooms. Here the rooms, what are the hotels available, the respective rooms will be there. Okay, room we will be able to manage. Here the manage button, we will be able to manage the rooms. Okay, so we have to add the room images. We have to add the room images as well as we have to manage the room type. You can select the AC, non-AC. Okay, you have to manage the room type as well. These all things you have to manage this system. We have to include this all the functionality of the system. Okay, this system, if you have done this system, you will be able to make them large number of project. Okay, so we have using the system. So here if you have login, this is a normal, is ordinary user. This is not a admin user. This is an ordinary user. They will be able to log in and register the sticks. Okay, so that's all things you have to do. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to go to, now let's go to here. Okay, now let's, now first what I'm going to do is, this system I'm going to start this step-by-step process. Okay, so I have to implement the ER diagram, how the system works, everything I have designed. Okay, so I have explained everything here. These are the controller, admin section, this is a user section, this is the booking controller, this is a home controller, hotel controller, room controller. This every part I have explained in detail, in detail. Okay, so here we have a, this is everything I have explained. This is the, if I complete, if you complete this project, entire project, you will be able to manage a large scale of projects. Okay, without any barrier. All the code I will give. Okay, everything we have discussed step by step, and routes. Okay, so how to upload the images and everything. So now this project I have already for done for my client. So that's the project I have get some important part I have get this here and include this one. Okay, so here we will be able to book in the more than one rooms. One hotel consists of more than one rooms. We can book more than one room at a time. This all things we have put into this project. Okay, we have to manage the small inventory as well. So let's start this project. First, what I'm going to do is this project. I want to install the Laravel. I'm going to go to Laravel 11. So I'm going to F drive. So type Laravel hotel management. This is the, now you have to type cmd, get the command from printer, paste this command. So here you have to, sorry, you have to paste this not. Okay, so here we have to get the command. So you have to write hotel management system. Hotel management. So you have to write composer create project Laravel hotel management, press enter key. So this is the newly project I am going to create. Okay, so how to create the newly project, you have to write composer create project Laravel hotel management. This is how we have create the complete version of project. Okay, so this is how we have create the project. Simply we have to create it. It will be automatically take the latest version of Laravel and it will be completed. Okay, simply you have to install and configure your project. Okay, first you have to go the installation part. You go to the respective website and check it the installation part. I am not checking those stuff, I already know this how we have installed the Laravel. So we have to go along with the documentation. So if you have to check with the go to do this my or my if you have go to the if you have to study here, we have to go to my website, my tutors funny channel, and you can study lot of many parts over here. So yeah, the latest versions here. There are many projects of respective project for Laravel, so you will be able to learn. Okay, so let's check it whether it's installed. Now here you will be able to see go to this is a project. So what I'm going to do is so here I'm going to go to CD. You have to open up the project as a CD this hotel app. This okay. So if you want to get the source code quickly, okay. So you can I will be give you the source code video description below. You will be able to purchase. Okay, so small amount. Okay, so you'll be able to purchase it. So only $3 you can purchase this system, entire system. So here we have to open it code space dot to open your project in VS Code editor. Okay, this is your project, simple project. Okay, so here we have to see this is your env file. So here it will be this is the main file. So this is all the database configuration we have to do by this file. Okay. Okay, so here this is the app folder which is control the models and controller. So there is a routes, it is managed by the URL management system. The database which is managed by the database migration, create the tables and manage all the database things. Okay, the model which will be manage the relationship of the database table. So this one I just copy this all things I just select all, control hold on the control key down and press forward slash on your keyboard. You can uncomment it. You have to change the project name. So I'm going to create the database which is admin. Now you have to click new. You have to type here hotel management system. So we have tried hotel management. Okay, so I just click manage, click create. So my database has been created with the name of hotel management. You just copy this name. Okay, you just copy and get the name. So you have avoid the mistake of the names. Once you copy and get it of this DB name, you have to put it over here. The database configuration as hotel management. So if you install the XAMPP, okay, without giving the user, without changing the user credential of the username and password, the default username is root, default password is blank. So it is the Laravel, it is coming as same thing. Default username is root, password is blank. Okay, you leave as it is. We don't need to configure anything else. If you change it, the username and password by after you install the XAMPP server in your machine and you have configured what the username and password you are given to login for XAMPP, those username and password you have to the user credential you have to provide over here. Then only we will be able to connect the database. So here the database connection defaultly come as SQLite on Laravel. So I want to change it as MySQL. You have to type as MySQL. The type you have given as MySQL. It has been changed. Okay, that is the things you have to do it. Okay, this is the port where your MySQL server is running. Okay, so you leave as it is. You nothing bother about this one. It will be connecting. Okay, so okay, this is the port of the database. Okay, you have these are all the things you have to you not bother about this all the things. It will be connecting. Okay, so this one you have to given the names correctly, the user credential. If you are not change it, you have to leave as it is. If you change it, you have to provide them the username and password what you have changed. Okay, so you have to change it the MySQL and everything. Okay, so here this is the database configuration. Okay, I hope you have understood so far well. Okay, isn't it? So here file save all. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to go to the terminal window on the here. So at the top, select the option as new terminal, open the window. You have the terminal window you have to open in the VS Code editor as well. Okay, so here have to run the project of Laravel. How to run the project on your Laravel? You have to type the command of the terminal window php artisan. So this is the command where you have to type on the command. Okay, so now we have typed the command correctly. Now here this port has been here, the port has been here, the server is running off this port. It generated automatically, the port has been generated automatically. Okay, so if you are the server is running now here the backend server is running, you have to click here, you have to move the cursor on that link. Here there will be the follow the link. Okay, you click on this, it goes to the here. Okay, so this is the defaultly it will be getting this browser, Opera browser. Now I want to move to switch into my Chrome browser. You just copy this URL link, you have to put into your Chrome browser and press enter key. Now it's this project already running. That's why my previous project is already running. That's why it is showing that port stats. Now this previous project I just Control C to stop it, the server. Okay, I have to stop it. Now you have to go to over here. Now let's switch. Now your newly created project is now running. Okay, so now I create the project is running now. Here this is the welcome page of Laravel. So here this is nothing worry about this all things. Okay, so I haven't do any migration part. Okay, so let's going to my newly created project. So this one my previous project I just close it. So this newly project. Okay, so here after done the stuff we have to migrate it. So I hope that the project is currently running, so I'm going to go to get another terminal window. Here I want to type php artisan migrate. Okay, earlier we don't need this one, so now if you have configured the database, you have to give on the configure the database. The default is some tables are there here. If you go to database, inside the database of migration, this file, all the files we have to configure first. We have to migrate. Press enter key on your keyboard. php artisan migrate. Here the table has been migrated. Now let's file, all the things are done. Now let's check it, back it and running again. Now it's work as it is. Okay, now here this is the welcome page of Laravel. Okay, this is the welcome page of Laravel. Now you have a clear idea. Okay, so first you have detailing. First you have to know about what is the how the system works. Okay, so first you have to get the URL. Here routes, what's the URL link you are providing here, what's the URL coming, it's a get slash mean if it is a this welcome page slash mean this is the your URL slash. What I did here is it is calling the return view welcome means goes to find the resources views. This is the welcome page, it will be written in this output. Okay, so if it is a the default one, it didn't call the controller. It didn't call the controller. Okay, if you call the controller, it go to the respective controller. What is the controller you are calling of the routes? It's called the respective controller inside the app folder HTTP inside the controller folder. There, what is the controller you have created? Go to the respective website controller and get them and pass into the respective view. Okay, the view which it will be passing as a front end. So that's how the Laravel flow has been working. Okay, what is the uh, URL is coming, the particular URL is sending the request to the controller. Controller get the request, and if it is connect with any model, find the database, the model which is nothing but the database. Okay, so this is the model which will be communicate with the database and getting the data from the database and passing to the controller which will be getting then retrieving the data and passing the respective view. The view is reside on over here. Okay, these are the small, this is the work of the Laravel. This is very simple. Okay, this is very simple scenario. First you have to understand the things. Okay, okay, that's the thing you must understand before you have to driving into the project. Okay, this is the small architecture you have to learn. Okay, enough. Okay, so this one should be the database schema. We have manage all the databases. The model through we have managed all the database. Okay, database. Okay, we are sending the request, all things are matter. Models apart, we are communicate with the database and get the request and pass into the controller. Controller get the request of the controller, it pass into the view. Okay, this is routes, sending the request to controller, controller getting the information from the database via the model, get the receive the request. Okay, upon the request, getting the data and sending the response to the controller, receive the request to the controller and passing to the respective data handling and passing to the respective. This is a thing simply we have done. Okay, so this is the introduction of this project. Okay, today's introduction of this project. And my next video tutorial we will be discuss about the relationship of the relationship work. This is a relationship is must. Okay, thank you for watching.